What's up YouTube? It's Kotetsu and welcome back to another live Teamtage reaction. Today we're going to be reacting to Fuzion Stunting second Teamtage called Avant-Garde. I'm not sure I said that right. I think that's in like French or something. Let me know if I said that right. But you guys were blowing up my Twitter notifications yesterday asking me to react to this. But I was busy doing like other videos and things yesterday. So unfortunately I didn't get a chance to do it. But today I am very excited to watch this second Teamtage from Fuzion Stunting. And it's about 9 minutes long. So it's a lot longer than a lot of other Teamtages that have come out sort of lately. So I know they've worked really hard on this. I cannot wait to watch this. And yeah, let's watch it together right now. Okay. I think the same intro they had last time. Kind of cool with the particle motions. So Fuzion Stunting presents their second Teamtage entitled, I'm waiting for it. Come on, come on. I want to read it off. Okay. Entitled. I guess we're gonna have to wait to see what's entitled. Long make cinematic. Okay. Alright. Interesting cinematic. I have to say that at least. Avant-Garde. I have to say it like in the Mafia Stunting voice. Okay. So there, if a shadow goes on top of there. No, wait, no one's gone that far off of that bump before. You know, people keep taking that bump farther and farther every time. Is he gonna do it? No way. What? Dude! He did not go to Lombang from there. That's fucking crazy. Holy crap. Like, I'm gonna talk about it later. I gotta react to these other stunts. Okay. Eccentrics and then backwards into here. And, ooh, that was so clean too. He didn't, like, touch the rail or anything at all. Okay. And unknown right here gets an all bump on top of here, does a wall ride, and gets a nice landing. There we go. Nicely done. Okay. Huh, okay, I wonder where he's gonna take this from to land on that tower. Yeah, I know where that is. Oh, so he's going from here. Hey, this is actually a pretty good spot. That's a really good spot. Look kind of hard not to die right there, but yeah, and then get a clean landing on there. There we go. Nice stunt. That's probably the best stunt I've seen on that tower for a while. Okay. Okay, so Madiox is going through here. And, oh yeah, he's gonna do a jet stunt, like, backwards. Okay. So he's gonna go through this first part in the bridge, and then up the top. Huh, I know that's hard. Then down. Oh, dude. That was sick. Okay, so Tuka is going through here, and where he's gonna land on. Oh, is this gonna be a small precision? Yeah, it is. And then he gets a nice clean landing on there. Nice job. Creative spot you have there. Well planned out, I can tell. Oh, so someone's gonna land on this building. I wonder where they're gonna do that from. Okay. These cinematics are kind of long. I'm not sure if I like them being this long, in my opinion, but they're still okay. At least they're nice quality. Okay. Unknown always really good stunts. This looks like it was hit on last gen too, making it even more impressive. And yeah, definitely no one's done that. And nice landing on there. No one's done that specific combination. I don't know. I'm not sure if like the bump was hard to get or something like that. Oh, PC clip and tone. This is 60 FPS. New enduro wall ride spot. I see. I am kind of surprised no one's done this. Maybe it's because people were like, it's at the beach, might not be possible, but yeah, looks like it definitely was. And he's getting the full grind, isn't he? And then he gets a sort of spin at the end, and he barely escapes the water. Okay. So he got the bump off of there. This is going to be a direct, isn't it? Wow, I've never seen anyone get that much of a bump off of there before. And he's going to land on the very top, isn't he? Okay, very close to the very top. Very nicely done still. Well executed. Okay. Black screen. So the part 1 was edited by Ponda. Okay. Oh, where's this going to? Are we going back in time? Yes, we are. With the retro style. I guess that's a nice way to put it. Alright. So. Okay. This is unique. I haven't seen anything like this before. Oh, interesting motion tracking right there. I'm sure Elias is freaking out about that. Elias' Outlaw Penguin, by the way. Okay, but part 2 of this Teamtage. Alright, let's see what it has to offer. Okay, Avant-Garde, yeah, Mafia Stunting. Okay, I better stop that. Okay, Eccentrics. Going off of here, and a low bump to get a dual bump, I see. No one's done that, see, like, that's the only way people can really get on there is to get that low bump. Nice getting that and, like, following through with that. Per going on top of here. Yeah, I would never thought of that in a million years. Another bump off this spot that no one's done. They're probably sharing this spot around, like, got a lot of stunts that haven't been done. Okay. So, Per and... I'm pretty sure it says Tuka. And... oh, they're both getting this tiny precision. For a second, I thought they were doing it at the same time. Like, no, it's impossible. They both landed that insanely small precision. Okay. So, this is Per again. Oh, very dark. I usually don't like hitting stunts this, like, dark, but... maybe it helps or something. And he gets that spot onto here. That's an original spot. Yeah. No one's done that. Okay. So Tuka gets another bump off here. And onto here. Nice spot. Good to find. Okay. So Kenny. I know this guy is going through here. And he's going to make it. Oh, he's not going to stop here, though, is he? And then he gets on very close to the very top of this building. Okay. Alright. Ponda again using this spot. Ah, yes. I remember the days I was trying this spot. But not exactly like this. I never knew you could go that far off of that. And he landed on, like, almost the very top, too. Adder spot. And he's going to get, like, the second bump. And he somehow stayed on there. Well done. I didn't know he could do that. Oh, see, why is no one saw this spot? Like, that seemed kind of obvious, but anyhow, nice job hitting that. So, Shadow. Okay, what's he gonna do? Another stun off this spot. Okay. So, there is spots left off here. Oh, no way, dude. I know what he's doing. I did not know you could do that off this spot. Look how just far he went. That's remarkable. That's really impressive. Okay. Was that the last stunt, or... No, there's a good amount of time left in the video. It definitely wasn't the last stunt. Okay, Shadow is going from there, and where's he gonna land? Long stunt! Holy crap, some of these Kotetsu glides are going even farther and farther. And on top of here, very, very, very amazing. That well done. Wow. Okay, so, yes, another jet stunt. I'm excited seeing this. Like, the jet stunters in this team are doing a really good job, in my opinion. So, how many times is he going to thread through there? Okay, he did those first two, and where's he going to go now? Okay. And he goes through here again, and goes through here again. Quadruple. He has done so far. And, okay, is there anything low he can go through here? Oh, no way. Is he gonna land on this? That's too cool. That's badass. That's awesome. Okay, who is this? I don't recognize the character. Alright. Okay. It's Black Shadow. Okay. And he gets another thing off here. Whoa. I'm just getting this epic vibe from this. Hey. Oh, no. Is he doing what I think he's doing? And he's using that to get a farther glide. Just so creative. Whoa. Just remarkably impressive right there. I'm amazed by this creativity at this spot. I mean, what? Like, I don't remember seeing anyone go that far. Like, holy crap. Am I forgetting this team? Or is this team really a lot better than I thought they were? Just some music at the end and the title and the credits and stuff. So, okay, Avant-Garde. This term commonly used in French, English, and German to refer to people or works that are experimental or innovative, particularly with respect to art and culture. So, I'm not going to read that whole thing, but makes sense. Really represents this Teamtage well. I was blown away. Alright, so for the last few minutes, I've just been watching certain parts of this Teamtage over and over again. And I just can't like explain just how hard some of these stunts must have been. And I've also been thinking about who I want to choose for the MVP and the runner-up, and I've decided that I want to choose Black Shadow for the MVP, and also I was having a really hard time deciding between Purr and Eccentrix for the runner-up, but I have to just give Eccentrix a slight edge because the stunts he did were just like a tad more creative, and they used like more vehicles, and they're also like a little bit more technical, so just barely Eccentrix gets the runner-up. Alright, so now is when I'm going to take some time to talk about both of their stunts like I do in each video from the MVP and the runner-up. And of course, the first stunt in the Teamtage was the one by Black Shadow, where he somehow went from that freeway bump that's not even before the white buildings that's like that far back, and then he gets a double bump, like, sort of before the movie production area. I don't get where you call that, sort of by the Richards Majestic. And then he takes it to the black apartment building, and I thought he was going to be done there, but no, he somehow takes it to Lombank. So I feel like the distance between, like, the freeway and Lombank, just like if you take the total distance between that, that's some Yellox shit right there, like that, with the far glides and stuff. Like, if you measure, if someone was to like measure the map in GTA 5 and somehow record it by some sort of units or like measurement system, I bet the distance on like Yellox finisher in the last Evolved Teamtage and this stunt, I bet it's almost the same distance. But except like this one had more bumps. Like, I'm not saying the bumps are harder. Obviously, yeah, Yellox's first bump on his like the finisher for the last Evolved Teamtage was incredibly difficult. Like, I'm not trying to disown him for that, but I mean, like, this stunt is like approaching that level. It's just like that good, and I haven't really gotten a chance to talk to this guy. I might like ask this guy on Skype or something. Like, maybe you can like post in the comment section, like, if you're watching this video right now, like how long this stunt took to do, because I'm legit just wondering. But anyhow, besides that, it was an incredible stunt. I really enjoyed it. I was kind of in shock when I first saw it because I didn't really know what to think about, because first I saw like the generic spot, then I'm just like, eh. Then I see the second bump and I'm like, huh, he's going pretty fast. And then when I see him get the black building, I'm like, huh, no one's really gone that far before. And then when he takes like the bump from that building on the Lombank, I'm like, oh, this is groundbreaking. So yeah, let's move on. And incidentally, the first stunt from Eccentrix happened to be the second stunt in the video, and this was easily the most creative stunt in this entire Teamtage. It was where he took the bike from the airport, got off the bump, and then fully reversed the bike onto a building. Like, this is an important keynote that I want to point out. Like, people do these kind of stunts, but when people do these kind of stunts, like where you turn the bike and get like a reverse bump, like with the Jocko method, which is like what most people call this, it's like they do it from high surfaces onto low surfaces, or they do it from like an even surface onto another even surface. But you don't really see it too often when someone gets like a good enough bump and that they have like enough control of their bike to get into this kind of bump that's on a higher building or surface than what they started on. And not only did he do that, get the second bump perfectly, he also took that into the tiniest, like, opening in, like, the parking garage, like, in front of it, and he didn't touch at all. It was, like, as clean as, like, any street, like, BMX thread. Like, obviously motorcycle, but you get what I'm saying. Like, he didn't touch the parking garage at all, and that's what was most impressive about this stunt, and also part of the reason why I chose him to be the runner-up, because, I mean, this isn't, like, just your amateur, like, noob stunt. Like, you have to be good to do these kind of stunts, so I respect you for that. Just like this was obviously like it probably took you a long time to do. I know I said that for the last time, but I think that like a lot of the stunts in this video, just like this video obviously wasn't rushed. I mean, I can tell the difference between a rushed video and a video that like the creators actually took a lot of time into making, and this video definitely took a long time to make. So nice job, Eccentrix. Alright, so neither of these two guys had any more stunts in the first part of the edit, but for the first stunt and the second part of the edit, the first stunt was by Eccentrix, and this is probably one of the better low bump stunts I've ever seen. It was like the bump that people get like when they're trying to hit stunts like down, I don't know how to describe the road. It's the road like sort of by like the Wee Wing building, except they're not like heading towards Wee Wing. They're like going the other way, and like he hit off that like really low bump. It's like, if you want some like reference, it's at 4 minutes and 35 seconds in the video. And he gets that into another bump, like a higher bump on the highway, and it's good that he was able to get the low bump with the Akuchu, because otherwise he wouldn't have been able to get that second bump. And he took that all the way up to the building in front of it, which is pretty freaking high. It was a building that like wasn't even landed until like semi-recently, like a year ago. So yeah, nice job on that second stunt, Eccentrics. Okay, so Black Shadow's second stunt was at about 6 minutes and 35 seconds in the video. And it's that bump where you go through like West Hollywood and you sort of hit off that roof, and what people have been kind of doing with this spot as of lately is like going in the other direction, like sort of getting like that pole and then having that move them in the other direction. And that's what Black Shadow did for his second clip, where he just sort of got like all the way, if you even went past like what like Dark Stunter and a few other people did to go on the white building below it, but he took that all the way to the hospital building, like way far off to the left. And he was able to do that, like, getting off of, like, the lower hotel building and landing on it. He didn't land on, like, the very top, but I still feel like he did, like, a pretty good job, like, executing this stunt. And yeah, well played, Black Shadow. And right after this, in the first stunt of the Part 3 edit, Shadow was the opener clip for this. And it's where he took that, like, Sem Ward bump, sort of, like, in front of, like, the beer processing plant. Like, that one bump that's kind of easy to get off, especially with the Akuchu. But he took it way farther than anyone else has, like, so far. And he landed that on the other beer brewing plant, like, on the other side of the river, and also on the other side of the bridge. So I just feel like he did a really, like, magnificent job, like executing that clip, and he also got a clean landing at the very end of the stunt as well. So yeah, nice stunt again. Like, really, you've had like 3 good stunts so far. Okay, so now let's talk about the finisher for this video. This has to be probably one of the most enjoyable clips that I have ever watched in this game, ever. I mean, that takes a lot for me to say, but just watching this whole thing just play out and unfold itself, it was beautiful. I mean, just like the execution of it, like he went off of that same roof bump he did for the second stunt he did in the second part of the video, but except he was extra creative this time. Like, I wouldn't have thought of this. Like, seriously, I know I say that a lot, but this is definitely not something that I would have just, like, come up with. And he takes that same bump, except he gets sort of that straight bump. Like, I'm guessing he was watching some old Teamtages, and he's like, huh, I saw people take that to the white building. What's next to the white building? Oh, the ramps are next to the white building, aren't they? So he takes, like, the stunt with the Baddie 801, and he takes it all the way to the ramps. And the ramps are perfect for what he was trying to do, because the ramps are a way to get a low bump, but also a far glide off of it. So once he goes off the ramp, obviously he's going extremely fast, and he gets a low bump off of the Life Invader building, and he takes that to land all the way in front of the gray-colored apartment complex in front of it. And definitely the farthest away someone has landed on that apartment complex. I have yet to see anyone beat that in terms of distance. Like, regardless of like how easy or hard you think these stunts are to pull off, just the spots and the distance that the spots take to do is what just makes it impressive, like, in my opinion. So I really did enjoy his finisher, the opener by the same person. Obviously, like Black Shadow, like, he obviously is the MVP, because if someone has like a really good opener and a really good finisher for a video, and they're the best stunts in the video, then like who else can be MVP, really? So overall, like I guess this is like maybe a short word on the rest of the stunts in the video. I enjoyed like most of the stunts in this video. Nothing really comes to mind, sort of just like instantaneously when it comes to stunts that shouldn't have been in this video. Like, I can't really think of any examples. No, I don't think there are really any stunts that shouldn't have been in this video. I feel like every single clip would deserve to be in the video, and I don't think there are any relands. Like, correct me on this, but I'm like 95% sure that there was no relands in this video, and that's really, really good. So obviously, overall, the stunts are phenomenal. They are splendid. They are incredible, but let's talk about the edit. And I didn't want to feel this way about this Teamtage, but I was a little bit disappointed with the edit. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting a bit more. But what I'm not saying is like adding more effects. Like, that's not my definition of expecting more. just sort of what I feel like in this video is part of the thing that sort of irked me a little bit was it's pretty obvious on some of the clips that the quality was downgraded somehow. Like you just notice a difference. Maybe this is a thing like for smaller teams, like they don't have access to like as many like resourceful editors such as like a la Penguin or Tiki. I mean, I don't blame you. Of course, it's gonna be that way for like smaller teams, but I just feel like even though the video is like rendered in 1080p 60 FPS, there were some of these clips that like looked like wish-washy, like 720p sort of. And I know that's a little bit nitpicky, but you know, like I even know like a lot of the stunters on this team are on PS4, and that's like part of the problem. But I mean, not really. Just like when you like push the share button on the PS4, sometimes there's like pixel like damaging sort of on the screen. Like most of you get what I'm saying when it comes to that. I just feel like maybe like the video quality could have been a bit better. Like maybe it has to do with like the bit rate when they were rendering this video. I'm not entirely sure. Like maybe like if you know, like comment down below if like you were one of the editors in this video. Like maybe I'm not sure. But like I don't know. I'm not that point didn't really lead to anything. But like I have another thing to say about like the edit too. Like it was a long cinematics. I feel like that was my only other complaint about the edit. I feel like the cinematics could have been shortened and sped up, or you could have done something to like how fast like the cinematics moved. Like for instance, like in like Evolve stunting videos, like the way they like have like a fast transition, they get slow, then it like gets fast again. Just like I'm not sure like if there's a technical term for that, but like that's kind of what I'm talking about there. And like even if you don't do that, maybe having like each cinematic like a little bit shorter, and maybe like if you want the cinematics to be that long, maybe recording more cinematics in like different locations across the map. I know like this is so nitpicky, but people like it when I like analyze things on like even the most basic level. So you know, I just feel like these are things I probably should point out. And about the edit, I don't really think I have anything else I want to say specifically. In terms of the music choice, I thought the music choice was good. I recognize one of the songs from Forza Horizon 3 though, and now that I recognize that that's from Forza Horizon 3, I'm gonna turn the audio down when I render this, because on the Teamtage, because otherwise I'm gonna get a copyright claim, and I'm pretty sure this original video is copyright claimed. That's part of the reason why it's good that I made this reaction too, because I'm gonna really try and like make like the audio on the Teamtage like quiet enough so people like around the world can watch it without copyright problems. And yeah, for this video, I'm a little bit conflicted about what I should give it, because I noticed most of my points about editing were a bit nitpicky, but then it was a 10 at the same time, so I don't think I've given this score before. It hurts, but I'm gonna give this a 9.9, okay? I feel like I'm kind of an asshole for giving a 9.9, but I just feel like it's kind of what reflected off this video. I mean, the only thing that really could have improved is just like the way the edit turned out. I mean, I can't think of anything else, really. I mean, really good job of everything else besides like a few nitpicky things with the edit. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say in this video. Avant-Garde. Good video. Like, I should really stop doing the French impression before I piss off like half of my subscribers that are French. Like, I'm pretty sure like almost half of my subscribers are French, by the way, so I better not be like saying that about French. Hold on, I need a drink of water. But yeah, that's all I have for this video. So if you guys enjoyed this video at any point in time, be sure to drop a like on the video because it does help a lot. And also be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for daily GTA 5 content and more. And until next time, this is Kotetsu. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Kotetsu out.